Pawsville was a happy place. Animals lived together. They sang and played all day. In the middle was a square. It was full of shops and stalls.
I love the square. It's always busy and exciting. I love to watch the birds fly and sniff the flowers in the market.
Rover was a very curious dog. Every day Rover's tail wagged with joy. He greeted his friends in the square. He sniffed out the tastiest treats. Pawsville was his home and he loved it. Rover was a brown and white dog. He had big floppy ears and a wagging tail. He was the most curious dog in Pawsville. Everyone knew him.
I have a special friend. Her name is Daisy. She's a wise old turtle.
Daisy lived in a pond near the square. Rover loved to visit her. Daisy always had a story to tell. She knew everything about Pawsville. Rover listened to her stories. He learned many things.
One sunny afternoon, I went to visit Daisy. I wanted to hear a story.
But Daisy was busy. She was watching something.
Look, Rover.
Daisy pointed with her wrinkly neck.
What is that?
Rover looked. There was a path. It led out of the square. Rover had never seen it before. It looked exciting.
I've never seen that path before.
His tail wagged. He wanted to explore.
It looks mysterious, but be careful, Rover. We don't know what's out there.
Rover's nose twitched. He wanted to explore the path. What would he find? He was a little bit scared, but mostly excited. Rover padded towards the path. He sniffed the air. It smelled different. It smelled like adventure. He took a step onto the path. He was ready. The path was twisty. It went up a small hill. Soon Rover came to a crossroads. There were two paths now. One went left and one went right.
Which way should I go?
Rover didn't know which way to go. He looked back at the square. It felt far away now. He was all alone. He remembered Daisy's words.
Be careful, Rover.
He wished Daisy was here. He needed her advice. Rover sat down. He thought about his choices.
Which path should I choose?
He closed his eyes and sniffed the air. He had an idea. He followed his nose. It led him to the left path. This path was brighter. The sun shone through the trees. He felt better already. But soon Rover stopped. There was a road ahead. It was full of cars and trucks. It was the animal crossing road. It was very busy and dangerous. Rover remembered what his mother had taught him.
Never cross the road without an adult.
He knew he had to be brave, but he also had to be safe. Rover looked around. He saw a zebra crossing. He remembered what his mother had said.
Look left, right, and left again before crossing.
He waited patiently. When the road was clear, he crossed carefully. He was very proud of himself. He was brave and safe. On the other side of the road, Rover found a meadow. It was full of colorful flowers. Butterflies fluttered around. There were even bunnies hopping in the grass. Rover had never seen such a beautiful place. He made friends with the bunnies. They played tag in the meadow. He was so happy he had been brave. From that day on, Rover knew that being brave and curious could lead to amazing discoveries. He couldn't wait for his next adventure.